Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Hello, everybody. Yes, it's Saturday. How are you today? Let's see what we're going to talk about this week. I'm going to talk about building consumption for retail produce on the internet. And we'll start off with the Produce Manifesto. Remember, I wrote that, I don't know, a year or two ago. And if I probably would have to rewrite it because a lot of the stuff I said in that, I like I hated packaging, but that was pre-COVID 19. But now everybody loves packaging because nobody wants tough to touch their fruit. So I I I didn't believe online sales. Excuse me, online sale was only a small percentage at the time, and COVID 19 exploded that growth. So now we have to find out how to take advantage of it, right? Because when somebody walks down the produce aisle, it's for all you people that really aren't produce people, most of it is impulse sales, right? It smells good, it looks good, it tastes good. Well, now you can't even taste it. But when I was young, we used to cut stuff up, let people taste it, and that's how we sold stuff. But so now we have to try to create that impulse sales online. Why? Because unless something drastically changes, this is the new paradigm, right? You're going to do a lot of your selling and sales is going to be on the internet. It's going to be home delivery, and that's just the way it is. And I'm sure many people will come back to the stores, but you're going to have a large constituency of people that are going to still like that, stuff dropped off. If you did your job right, if you picked the stuff better than they can, and you didn't get any returns, and all the things I talked about in the Produce Manifesto the first time, it still runs through. Like, I said back then, if your stores look like shit, excuse my French, how do you expect the people to have confidence when you're buying online? So now they had to buy from you online. Did you deliver the goods, right? Did you give them what they want? Did you exceed their expectations, right? So let's see. One of the best ways to increase sales is with a sale, right? So there's your impulse item. Again, Poultry Produce 101. You could take what's abundant, what's in season, what's cheap, what the farmer needs to move, and you can put it on sale. That's not 3 weeks out. That's on time, this time, now. And when you guys learn how to, with all your technology, learn how to do that again, that will be a big plus. It'll help the farmer, it'll help the consumer, and it'll definitely help your bottom line. Another way I thought about, I responded to somebody's question this week, is you could have your pick of the week. And then again, that could still be what's abundant, what's in season, what's delicious. And you have your pick of the week. And once you get some traction and people discover your pick of the week and you over deliver, you'll build a constituency there that people will trust your pick of the week, and that'll be in their basket. It'll help you move the items that you want to move, and hopefully give the consumer and the farmer some value added there also. So that's just a couple ideas that, believe me, this head's got a lot of ideas in it. I just gotta, I gotta have a few people that listen to me. But so consumption is the biggest thing. We're going through it again. There are markets that are totally depressed. There's a little oversupply, but more and more, it's just a lack of demand. Hopefully, we're out of the week of the twos. Monday's the beginning of the month. Hopefully, by the middle of the week, we see some demand picked up. I saw some stuff move out towards the end of the week last week that may mean like the pepper market. By no means is going to get hot, but maybe it's turned the corner and is going to the upside. It may take a couple more weeks. The freight thing has been unbelievable. All those trucks that got stuck in Texas 2 weeks ago, anybody that doesn't understand the freight business, there's a cyclical movement. In other words, they move from east to west and then west to east. So for me, they deliver in the east, they load in the west. If they get stuck in the middle, there's no trucks in either place. So you get shortages which we saw in some stores, right? And you have people that cannot load the stuff, and prices keep on dropping because what happens in this business, supply and demand, right? There is no demand, but it's a demand that you can't see because you can't find the trucks to load the stuff. So the price keeps on dropping and the stuff keeps on backing up, but the problem is it can't be moved. And on the other end, with all this supply, right, the demand on the other end is going to be greater. Well, it was in Texas because we cleaned out our stores, right? And you can't get the supplies to the stores. So I think that might happen with the pepper market this week. Why? Last week, the previous week, trucks were 6,500. This week, there were 9,000, 10,000, and as high as $11,000 from Arizona to New York. What that meant for a lot of items is the freight was more than the product, which I hate those markets. They never seem to work out. But you may have not been able to get everything you needed to the East Coast. So you may have markets that are cheap on one side of the country and dear on another side of the country because there's not enough product due to the freight. Freight can make a market when there is absolutely no trucks to get the supplies. If freight is just high and there's a lot of trucks, it usually destroys a market. You can never get you never get the price out of it. That's just something I've learned over the years. So, what else we're going to talk about this? Oh, I wrote an article. I'm sorry, between 2 years and 10 years ago, it's all the same to me. So I wrote an article about I think it was called The Road Less Traveled. I'll put the link. It's about brokers. Now, I started as a broker. I guess in some senses I still am. I mean, I sell some exclusive deals. But brokers became a dirty word until this tutoring. The sellers have too much stuff and they can't sell it. Then the first one they'll call is a broker. Or the buyers, they're either on contracts that can't be covered or stuff gets hot, they can't get it. Then their brokers are the best friends, right? So read that article. I'm just gonna point out that a broker is probably your cheapest employee. Why? If he offers you something that you already have, you don't take it. It doesn't cost you nothing, right? If he offers you something the same quality for less of a price, he just made you money. I have no ego about it when it comes to buying from a broker. If I'm paying 10 and a broker calls me and buys the same stuff for 8, guess what? Paul Manfrey's going to pay 8 and he's going to pass it on to his customers. Why? Because, I like to make the customers happy. And I like to make the shippers happy too. So it's just another way of looking at it. Again, everybody, I want to tell you, I can't tell you, I'm going to call you out. I can't tell you how many times Walmart and Ahold and Wakefern and the list goes on and on. I covered your contracts. I covered your contract as a broker. Why? Because your suppliers couldn't. And, that's just the way it goes. I'm sorry. So you hate them. You hate them until you need them. Okay. I'll try not to forget to put that link in. It's a short article. I think you might enjoy it. Last thing, Clubhouse. I'm going to put a picture of me in Clubhouse. I absolutely love this. I love this platform. For some of the older people, it's like a party line, right? Everybody's on the phone talking. It's only voice only. There's no pictures. It's no Zoom. It's no text. It's people taking. There's a moderator. These rooms fill up. I've been in rooms with 10,000 people. So, and from all over the world. It's not just it's not just from the United States. Sometimes early in the morning, they're from England. Sometimes later on, they're, and it doesn't make a difference. There's topics from yoga to multi-level marketing, and hopefully we could get produce into the fray. So all my produce friends out there, can you please join Clubhouse? And then I would like to start a weekly room, and I'm sorry, I'm from the school where you don't hurt my, I'm not going to cancel you if you say something I don't like. That's how I learn. If we have different points of view, maybe you could change my mind, maybe I could change your mind, or better yet, maybe together we come up with a better solution. So that's my whole thing. I'm not canceling anybody. I just want to have a dialogue. I think dialogues are great. And I think this is a great platform for getting all aspects of our industry onto this platform. And let's have a weekly conversation. I do that with Jeremy Taylor once a month. So, Jeremy, if you're out there, let's hook up all the people that are on our call once a month. Let's get on this. I don't mind moderating. I don't mind taking a back seat. I just think it'd be great for the industry. So that's all I have to say today. So check out the Produce Manifesto that has to be rewritten now due to COVID-19. Please check out the Clubhouse and check out that, I think it's called The Road Less Traveled. I'll check, but I'll put the link in the notes. Okay? Love you. Love the produce business. Take care, and I'll maybe see you on Tuesday, but definitely next Saturday. Have a great day.